All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are talking about the Bottleneck X-ray. Think of it as a secret weapon, a powerful way to cut through all the noise, stop wasting your effort, and get massive results by zeroing in on the one thing that actually matters. Now, this one might sting a little. We all do it, right? We wear busyness like it's some kind of badge of honor. But what if it's actually a giant, flashing warning light? This idea suggests that feeling constantly overwhelmed isn't a sign of hard work. It's a symptom that something in your system is fundamentally broken.
And that really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. We all put in the hours, but are we actually working on the right stuff? It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? That all that effort, all that busyness could just be you spinning your wheels, not actually moving forward an inch. So to figure this out, we first have to pull back the curtain on this trap we all fall into, the illusion of progress. Let's break down the mindset that keeps so many of us confusing frantic activity with real, meaningful achievement. Okay, check this out, because this lays it out perfectly. On the left, you've got the normal way of thinking. You spread your energy thin, you try to improve a little bit of everything. And what you get is a bunch of tiny, disconnected wins. But then, look at the right. This is a completely different game. It's this obsession with finding and fixing the one single thing that's holding you back from 10x growth. And here's the psychological trap. You know, why don't we just naturally do this? Well, because the real problem, the true bottleneck, it's usually not the fun part of the job. It's not the part we enjoy doing, so we avoid it. We pour our energy into the easy tasks, the stuff that feels good, creating that illusion of progress while the real issue just sits there, getting worse. So how do we escape this? How do we break the cycle? Well, we need a new lens, a new way of seeing our work. And that brings us to this fundamental law that really governs every single system, from a giant factory to just your own personal productivity. This is it, the theory of constraints. And I want you to really let that sink in for a second. Your total output, how much you earn, the impact you make, how fast you can go, it's all capped by its single weakest point. It doesn't matter how amazing your other skills are, the bottleneck is the thing that sets the pace for the entire operation. And this is the mental model that changes everything. Stop thinking about your work as some complex, chaotic mess. I want you to simplify it. Just picture it as a simple chain. Each link in that chain is just one step in your process. This one analogy, it's the key to getting clarity.
And this just nails the main insight. I mean, think about it. If you have a chain, does making the strong links even stronger make the whole chain stronger? Of course not. It doesn't do a thing. The only way, the absolute only way, to increase the strength of that whole chain is to find and fix its single weakest link. Any effort you spend anywhere else is, literally, waste.
Okay, the theory is great, but how do you actually find that weakest link in your own life or your business? Well, now we get to the fun part. I'm going to give you a simple, practical tool you can use right away. It's called the flowchart audit, and you're going to love how simple this is. Step 1, map your flow. Seriously, just draw it out. A few boxes, a few arrows, from the very beginning to the very end. Step 2, find the lag. Look for the traffic jam. Where do things get stuck? Where is the pileup of unfinished work? That right there is your bottleneck. And then, for step 3, you ask one incredibly powerful question.
And this is the question that changes the game. Look how precise it is. You're not looking for 100 little tweaks. You are hunting for a single, high-leverage upgrade, a 20% improvement to that one specific box that will literally double the output of the entire system. This question forces you to stop thinking about small, incremental gains and start thinking about massive impact. The moment you use this X-ray to find your bottleneck, everything changes. Suddenly, your priorities just snap into focus. Now, every single action, every tool you use, every metric you track can be aimed with laser precision at the one thing that will actually move you forward.
And this right here shows you exactly how it works in the real world. So let's say your bottleneck is making sales calls. What do you track? Easy. The number of calls made. Nothing else is as important. And where do you apply your leverage, your tools? Maybe use code, some software to automate your CRM and scheduling. Then, once that's fixed, the bottleneck moves somewhere else. Maybe now it's delivering the product. So what you track on your dashboard changes to fulfillment speed. The bottleneck tells you what to do. It dictates everything. So let's lock in these key takeaways. Number 1, busyness is a bug, not a feature. It's a systems failure. 2, a system is only as strong as its single weakest link, period. 3, use that 3-step flowchart audit to find it. It's your treasure map.
And 4, targeting the bottleneck isn't just a good idea, it is the only way to get that huge, massive growth. So I'm going to leave you with one final, crucial question. You have the tool now. You have the X-ray vision to see your systems with total clarity. So what's the weakest link in your chain? What's the one bottleneck that if you finally turned around and faced it, could change absolutely everything? The answer is just waiting for you to find it.